What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan. I'm BMX45, and we're coming at you with another video. We're here with some anime news for the channel. We are doing our spring season enjoyment update. I'm talking about the animes that we've started watching, the new seasons of continuing ones that we've already watched, and just talking about how we are liking the spring season right now. If it's everything we hoped it would be, did we like it better than the winter season, and just talking about what we're enjoying and showing you guys what there is out there to watch that's really kind of fun and good and is entertaining, because a lot of Western media unfortunately does not entertain me as much as it used to. I'm still having a hard time even trying to get into Daredevil Born Again. Haven't even started watching the second season, but we did finish the One Piece live action, and maybe eventually we'll do a review of that on the channel. It's been a little while, though. Took a little while. Everything was kind of busy there. But we're excited about the spring season, and we want to talk to you guys about what we've been watching and what we've really been enjoying as the season progresses. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, well, getting right into it here, we started watching some of the new stuff. So there's the Daemons of the Shadow Realm. That seems kind of like an interesting one so far. It's kind of neat with the Daemons being kind of like partners, almost like Digimon to the characters in the thing. There's definitely a serious aspect of it. There's a lot of death and gore and stuff like that. So seeing that is kind of cool, and we're going to see how things progress and how, this character here is looking for his sister, and kind of his life is changing. Things he knew to be true or not true, and learning a whole bunch of new stuff. So we're going to have to see how that picks up and how the world building picks up. So far, it's been really intriguing. We don't know much about the world that they live in. Like I said, the world building is slowly kind of moving out, and so we got to wait and see what's going on with that there. We also have the Witch Hat Atelier. That is a lovely story, really kind of cool story about a regular girl finding out that magic is something that not only special people can master, but anyone can master, and the unfortunate consequences of using magic without knowledge. And she's trying to fix what she broke, and restore her family, and also learn about this world that she loves, because she absolutely loves magic, and learning about the rules and even of the struggle, because it seems like, as always with many different things, this world is a mix of the people that use magic for good and people who use magic selfishly and greedily. So that is a really cool. I would definitely check out this one. Both of them are really great. Definitely check out Witch Hat Atelier if you're interested in something like it has a kind of deepness behind it. Really fun, really quirky, but yet at the same time really well thought out, and just different layers there. I'm not so sure about the Daemons of the Shadow Realm yet. It looks like it's got a cool story to it. Just waiting to see that story expand and how they develop that world. Of course, we got One Piece. We're going to have to wait probably a long time to get a dub episode, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're going to have to wait a while to get some dub episodes, probably at least 12 episodes. So 12 weeks. This started like early April. So we're basically waiting until, 12, 13 episodes in. You're looking at July, they'll be done, 12 episodes, so they could dub them within like another month or two. So we're probably looking until September before we get a release, unfortunately, with the new how things are going now. We also have, I wish they would just simuldub at this point, like, especially since they're slowing down and they're not just doing week to week, they're doing like a 2-core system is what they're kind of doing with One Piece. They're going to do 12 episodes in the spring, and then like 12 episodes in the fall. I wish that they would just, I wish they really would just kind of just go to a simuldub thing, like a couple weeks after you can watch the new One Piece episodes as dubbed. But probably, I don't know. Toei likes its format, so unfortunately. ReZero Starting Life in Another World Season 4. This seems pretty interesting so far. Trying to get to this hidden watchtower that nobody ever gets to. We have seen him die a number of times already, so they're going back towards him dying and basically starting back from zero is what he likes to call it. So he's trying to save a lot of stricken allies, get people back to the way they were. It's nice to see that they're making use of his back to zero ability, because they didn't really do that in season 3. In season 3, they did it like once or twice at the beginning, where he died a couple times, and then really the rest of the season, which was bulk of the episodes, he didn't have anything happen to him. So, which was kind of interesting. It was a new way to go because he died a lot in season 2 and season 1. Main parts of the show is just like him constantly redoing things, Groundhog Daying. It's kind of an interesting thing. So it's nice because I think they're trying to use it, but to balance it out with, not being the whole point of the show. So yeah, they're trying to find that balance between not just Groundhog Daying all the time and just having a show where it's very interesting. So I do like that. I think that is a good way to direct the show. I still want to make use of his ability. I wish he wasn't so... I wish he gets used to his ability, right? Like, every time he dies, he wakes up and he's just kind of, sickened and freaking out and stuff like that. And I kind of feel like after you've died a number of times, you think you'd just kind of, start to get numb to it. And I'm wondering if we're ever going to see that, or if he's always going to have that visceral reaction when he dies. But it's something interesting, and it's an interesting show. And I'm liking season 4 as much as I liked season 3. I loved season 1. Season 2, I liked very well, but I didn't really like it as much as season 1. I'd say I liked season 3 more than season 2, although it was quite different. So I'll have to see how I feel about season 4. We're also getting into that time we got reincarnated as a slime. Hasn't really gone anywhere yet. I'd like to see more high stakes battles and stuff like that. They do a lot of world building in this show, and some of the world building is fantastic. It's really great, but you got to kind of mix it up and have some of that high stakes adventure. And I want to see that. I want to see the battle between him and the guy from his world. I can't remember his name right now, but the one who's basically playing everyone from the start. So yeah. And then we have Dr. Stone Science Future Core 3, the final conclusion of Dr. Stone. I thought it was ending after Core 2 because they said it was the final season, because they've never done 3 cores for a season. This is going to be a 36-episode season in compared to all the other seasons of Dr. Stone. So it's actually quite interesting, and this has been really fun too. I love the fact that they're dubbing it at the same time as the sub, and just being able to have the episodes drop. We're getting new characters, Ryusui's brother, so that's really cool. Seeing a dynamic between him that we haven't seen, and adding more great characters and creating new and cool science that we all get to see and stuff like that. So, and seeing the world open up as they revive more and more people. It's kind of interesting. Finally, we're getting that kind of fullness, that finale that we've been hoping for. So we'll have to see where this goes in the future, but it's been very fun and really enjoyable. Dr. Stone's always a really enjoyable watch, even though sometimes it's not as serious as maybe you would hope it would be. I think the fact is that the science there is just intriguing and interesting, and always kind of engages you into the show. So we do like that as well. And then of course we got some of our other shows here, some of which I haven't even got a chance to pick up yet. Agents of the 4 Seasons Dance of Spring. I haven't seen that one yet. We're only looking at dub shows. An observation log of my fiance who calls herself a villainess. I haven't started that one yet, but I'm going to try. I haven't started Ascendance of a Bookworm, but this is season 3, and I definitely want to watch all 3 seasons. So as soon as I get caught up with some of my other stuff, I'm definitely gonna binge this and get caught up. Because it's been on my watch list for a while, and now that there's 3 seasons, it's kind of like, well, I might as well watch it right now, right? It's funny because I'm still going through some of the animes from last season that I haven't finished. I haven't finished the Villainess is Adored by the Prince of a Neighboring Kingdom. I still got a few episodes of that. I didn't finish You Can't Be in a Rom-Com with Your Childhood Friend. That one's a little bit goofy, and it's been harder for me to like really focus into that one, but it is kind of fun. So I definitely want to go back and watch it and finish it. But there's more serious and kind of intriguing animes that are really on my plate right now. Like I still got to finish Stargaze Trigun. I haven't finished season 1, so season 2 is almost done now because it was part of last season's air dates. So I think I'll get through some of this stuff, and then like I said, I got to kind of catch up on like the singular episodes that I'm watching so I can start like binging stuff. And I have been rewatching Black Clover because we are getting new Black Clover this year, probably later in the year, probably fall. And every time I just hear Black Clover's coming back, I just want to watch it again. Like when they did the movie, I watched it again all over again. It's such a great show, and I've watched it multiple times. So, yeah. And so we have Classroom of the Elite. And it's getting dubbed right now, and I've watched the first 5 episodes, and I'm loving it. As always, Classroom of the Elite is really great. It'd be nice to know, if he has any type of emotional attachment to anyone. Like he's dating the one girl, Kira, Kay, and it'd be nice to know if he has any kind of real feelings for her, or if everything's just kind of like a game to him. So it's interesting to find out, like, if it'd be like nice to see if there's like stakes where he has to like show that he actually cares, or lose something that he cares about. So we'll have to wait and see about that. But other than that, he's kind of showing himself to be the mastermind that he is, a little bit, and we're seeing that dynamic play out. So we'll have to see how good that is. I haven't watched the Doro Hidoro season 1 or 2, so that's something I'm looking to potentially get into. It's not high on my priority list right now with all the other shows that I want to finish up. Like I would probably look at Ascendance of the Bookworm, and I haven't even watched Oshinoko, but it's nice to see that if you are someone who's interested in Oshinoko, they have put season 1 and 2 dubbed on there, so you can watch all 3 seasons dubbed. And it wasn't like this to begin with, because I checked in, or I think they had like 1 season, and I don't know if it was dubbed, and now they finally added season 1 and 2 dubbed fully, so you can binge it all the way through to the end of season 3. So that's actually really nice. So those are all subs here. What else do we have here? I haven't checked out this one. Go for it, Nakamura-kun. So if there's a good show there that I haven't checked out, let me know, because I would definitely like to check out some new shows. I also haven't checked out I Want to End This Love Game or Kill Blue. Again, both of them look interesting. I would definitely probably check them both out. But I've been focused on I think a lot of the shows the returning shows that I know, and some new ones. There's been a few new ones that have been like really big titles, like Witch Hat Atelier and the Daemons of the Shadow Realm. But I definitely think I would probably check that stuff out as I like clear some of my list off, because there's a lot to watch. Unfortunately, it can be a little bit overwhelming. Liar Game was another one that I wanted to watch as well. Haven't got a chance to check out that one. And I'm just getting into Marriage Toxin. I wanted to watch that as well, because it seemed like it might be a fun one. And same with Mistress Kanan is Devilishly Easy. I'm not sure about that one necessarily. There's so many different like anime tropes that sometimes you kind of need to stay away from them for a little while. But I did get into Rent-A-Girlfriend Season 5, which is an interesting show as always. And I can't wait to see how this plays out. I hope better than Season 4. Season 4 was really anticlimactic. Nothing really happened in Season 4. But Season 5, we get some background on Mame, which I think is important. And now we kind of know a little bit about her life and why she's like the way she's like. Very bad upbringing, bad family, bad parenting. Kind of made her cold and detached. So we're seeing that play out. We're seeing why she might be the right reason she's like. I still want to know like what her thoughts about Kazuya is. Like, did she ever really care for him, or was she just having like a fling to try and feel good about stuff? Or was she scared? Was she scared that she would start caring about him, and that's why she broke up with him, because she's so emotionally detached? I want to know a little bit more about that. So I'm hoping that they get into that a little bit more, and I want to see where this goes in season 5. We'll have to wait and see. And Reborn as a Vending Machine, How I Wander the Dungeon season 3. The fact that this is already on season 3, and I think it's been out, like it came out like 2 years ago, is actually pretty insane. Like, I'm pretty sure we watched season 2 last fall. So this has been, or last summer or fall. So this has been getting redone very quickly. And it's such a fun show, and I can't wait to see what other things Boxo does this season, what things he transforms in. Is he going to become a human? Like, is that where this is going? So that he can be with the girl he loves. That's going to be interesting. The love story of a vending machine. It's an interesting. I didn't think this show was going to be as good as it was because of just like the title, and it surprises me at every turn. So I'm going to be excited to watch and see how this one goes out. I haven't watched Snowball Earth yet. Beginning After the End season 2 starting off, and I'm liking where this is going. I can't wait to see the character expand his abilities and get into new quests and hopefully reunite with some friends. So I hope that that's going to be really, really good. So right now I'm intrigued to see what happens, but definitely want to see where this goes. I really liked the first season, so I'm glad that they brought this back. I'm glad I'm going to get a chance to watch it again. Haven't checked out The Drops of God either. And same with a few of these other ones. I'm still looking. This is on my watch list, The Warrior Princess and the Barbaric King, so I'll have to see how that one is. Wistoria and Wand season 2. I really love Wistoria and Wand season 1, and I'm excited to see how things are going. They really brought out the heartbreak at the beginning of season 1, and now there's like the stakes are going to be bigger than ever. So I'm excited to see what they do with that. So that'll be interesting. And of course, Iruma-Kun season 4. This show again is one that I thought was like goofy in season 1, and as they progressed, and you actually like, oh my gosh, there's actually a storyline. There's actually like a deeper kind of thing, but you know, beneath the goofiness, and it just kind of shows up and is amazing, and I can't wait. I hope this is not all just about the music festival, because like the last season 3 was a long season, was a full season, 24 episodes, and it all focused around one single arc. So I hope there's multiple arcs, because that way you can get into more of the story that I'm hoping to see with his old friend that now turned rival, who now knows he's a human. So be interesting to see where that goes in the future, but we'll have to take a look in the future. And of course, we're still getting Digimon Beat Break episodes. It's dubbed up to I think like 15, 20 episodes, and I think the next dub section will get us our level 5 Digivolution for Gekomon. So that's really cool. So that's all the time we have for our video here. This is our update here. Tell us what you guys think about these animes. We've been having a really fun time with a lot of them. Hopefully this gives you some information about some of the good stuff. Sorry I wasn't able to watch more and kind of inform you on a little bit more of what's been really going on. But some of the ones we have been watching are really great, and we do recommend them very much. They're a lot of fun to watch, and I can't wait to see some more of this stuff with you guys and talk about it in the future. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.